Alright, shalom, brothers. I want to start out by giving all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Christ. Alright? Wake up to our tribes of Israel, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. Death and destruction to the heathens, death and destruction to the two-thirds, and death and destruction to this wicked kingdom. Now this is, I'm gonna wake up to our tribes of Israel, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. I want to get into the names of the tribes. Judah, the head tribe. Negroes or African Americans. Those, byword. These are all bywords put on our people by our oppressors, the so-called white men and these other nations. But the head tribe, mainly the so-called white man Esau. But the tribe of Judah, they're the so-called Negroes, African Americans. That tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians, from West Indies, Jamaica to Belize. Levi, the Haitians. Simeon, Dominican Republic. Zebulun, Guatemala to Panama. Ephraim, Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, Cubans. Gad, North American Indians. Reuben, Seminole Indians. Naphtali, Argentina and Chile. Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. Issachar, Mexicans. So-called Mexicans. These are all so-called. Alright? So I want to get into a lesson. Just a little bit on spiritual powers though, but this is Jeremiah 40 verse 31. And it says, or is it Isaiah 40 verse 31? Alright, Salaki, it's Isaiah 40 verse 31, alright? So it says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Strength that we once had, renew. You can only renew something that you had at one point or another. Okay? What is it? That's why when you go up a verse, it says that, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Talking about us over here in Babylon, man. If you compare our former glory to how we're living now, man. We're weak, feeble, and these are nothing compared to the celestial bodies that brothers are going to get, the elect brothers, and the multitude of believers also. But even back then, though, even those scriptures, let's just say, because the things were a little bit, because things were a little bit better, like the food wise, in a sense. I mean, the so-called white man came and started, with his wickedness and everything, with the foods and the water and everything. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Spiritual power, man. David was able to through the spirit and the power of the Most High and His only begotten Son, was able to leap over a wall. But brothers gonna actually be able to fly, man. Okay? Like the angels. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Okay? They're not gonna be how you'd run a mile right now, or you probably just run down the street or down the block and you're already breathing heavy. Some brothers. But it's not gonna be like that in the kingdom, man. I mean, it's not gonna be like that when brothers receive the spiritual power. And this spiritual power is, when you connect the dots, precept Isaiah 49 verse 23, and the king shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Going into the brothers that are patiently waiting, patiently being diligent in the work. Those brothers, when most I willing, when before America gets destroyed, brothers get beamed up in the chariots and stuff like that. And when those brothers receive their celestial bodies, man, these nations are not gonna bow down to like our like how we are now. They're gonna bow down to those new bodies, man. Like when brothers are in them new spiritual bodies, that's who that's the they're gonna bow down to those spiritual the celestial bodies, man. Okay. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, most I wouldn't, I'm not deceiving anyone. Even if they do bow down to, us as we are now. Like, I mean, most you see on videos, some of them, after brothers read that scripture, some of them actually, through the most I put a spirit on some of these devils, so-called white man Esau, to actually bow. But yeah, man, just through the spirit, just try to bring out a lesson, man. Brothers will be getting spiritual powers. Okay. So with that, all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders and respect to the brothers out there doing this work. I want to get another precept before Psalms 103 verse 5, or is it 105 verse 3? 103 verse 5. Who satisfieth thy mouth with good things, so that thy youth is renewed like the eagles. Going back, and that's a question that well, that's not a question, but that's like kind of declaring something like who satisfies. But the Most High, man, He's gonna renew Jacob's strength. Brothers gonna be flying. Brothers will go into that. All right. Because roughly paraphrasing, what in the twinkling of an eye, we shall not all sleep, but shall be changed in the twinkling of an eye. And when you twinkle, bruh, I mean, and it's that quick. It's gonna be that quick, like boom, changed. All right. It's like boom, changed before you even blink or take one little blink, man. So yeah, man, brothers gonna be changed, man. The twinkling of an eye. All right. With that, I want to give all glory. I said that already, but I'm gonna say it again. But with that, all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders and respect to the brothers out there doing this work. Shalom.